Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing great. I'm Siddharth and once again welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be comparing my Better Sax horn to my previous local Chinese horn. This video has been made as a part of my 1-month review process for my earlier video, which was an unboxing of the Better Sax Alto Saxophone. It has been 2 years since I started learning saxophone. I was more or less not willing to spend more than 50,000 rupees in order to get my first saxophone. With that in mind, I went to my local music store where I usually go for buying my music equipment, and he gave me a saxophone for around 30,000 rupees. So here is my Sergio Tordini EAS-112, as you can see. This has a bright gold lacquer finish which you can commonly find on many saxophones these days. And the buttons are like a weird plastic feeling. They have a much more of a rough finish, you can say. This is how the buttons sound. So far the action has been pretty good, but it is a bit loose on the front left hand keys, and even the left pinky keys are a bit more wider. It has been pretty well built. I have taken it for service twice though. And here is the engraving of the Sergio Tordini brand, as you can see. So this is the saxophone from which I started learning. It has been good so far, but once I purchased the Better Sax, a lot actually changed for me. Problem with this sax was I was unable to reach the low keys, especially the low C to B flat keys. They weren't sounding nice and they were wobbling a lot. Now I shall move on to my Better Sax and explain that as well. As you can see right here, it is my Better Sax Alto Saxophone. It has been nearly 1 month since I purchased this saxophone. So far my impressions have been pretty great. Since the buttons are simulated mother of pearl, it has a dark gold lacquer finish which gives it a unique finish compared to most saxophones like a vintage Selmer or Yamaha. And even the keys feel very good, just hear it. The action feels much more resistive, so it gives me that feedback whenever I leave the key, enabling me to go much faster. So this is the EAS-112. Its previous model was 111. The only difference is it has a slightly better build quality and also the inclusion of the high F sharp key, which wasn't there in the previous model. In order to make this comparison fair and square, I'm going to be using the same mouthpiece and lead. So I'm going to be using the Yamaha 4C mouthpiece, as you can see right here. And I'm also going to be using the Ligier reed. The Ligier reed is a Studio Cut 2.5. So let's get straight into the comparison. After the comparison video, you can say that there are not much differences in the sound quality. Most of the differences mainly come down to very minute changes in the tone. Personally, I like the Better Sax sound much more than my previous horn. The Better Sax was much more free-blowing compared to my previous horn, since it had much better quality control standards. These are the differences you get when you buy a much decent saxophone compared to your previous ones. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my latest video soon.